At Triton College, we're committed to making higher education more accessible, flexible, and achievable. One enhancement that can empower students to reach their educational goals is to rethink traditional 16-week semesters to offering more 8-week courses across the college's area of study. Why the change? Because Triton College is prioritizing student success. 8 weeks brings students closer to their goals, closer to graduation, closer to transferring, and closer to their careers. Here's how this innovative approach can transform the student experience. 8-week terms can boost student retention. With shorter terms, students can focus on fewer courses at a time, meaning less stress and more success.
I've been teaching in 8-week course format for about 19 years, and students only take 2 or 3 classes at a time. It has been proven to be very successful since students are focusing only on a few courses at a time versus 4 or 5 classes. Our retention rates are really good. Our attrition rate is great. And overall student satisfaction is phenomenal in those 8-week course formats.
The benefits I found with an 8-week course is definitely the time management and focus I get to have on both the subjects that I'm taking. I found that when I was taking 16-week courses, it definitely got overwhelming over time with 4 midterms, 4 finals, all at once. So now having 2 classes at once, I'm really able to time manage studying and all that, so it's helped a lot.
8-week terms yield higher completion rates. Studies show that students in 8-week courses finish at higher rates. More completions equal more future opportunities. For example, Odessa College in Texas implemented an 8-week course structure to enhance student outcomes and reduce time to completion. The college reported an increase in overall success rates to 81% during the first 8-week session, with gateway courses at more than 80% and developmental courses at nearly 79% and higher retention rates. Some faculty in our institution have seen a significant shift in student retention. Consider Dr. Reyes' experience.
For my management class, I have 6 core learning objectives that they need to walk when they walk out to be good managers out in the world. And I'm a big believer that whatever we produce in the classroom is going out into our community and it's coming with the Triton name, and therefore I want it to be I want these students to have it, understand it, and move out into the world and have Triton come back with a good reputation. So when I've taken those 16-week courses and converted into 8, and I've said, okay, here's my 6 learning objectives. Here are those topics that I also want to introduce. How can I combine them? And it might be that previously in 16 weeks, I went like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, and now I'm saying, all right, well, I'm going to take this section of chapter 1 and this section of chapter 4 and this section of chapter 6, because they all are sort of that topic that I want to talk about that will reach that learning objective. But instead of breaking it into all of these specific weeks, now I'm breaking it out by specific learning objectives. How do I get them done in those 8 weeks with the topics? So I think that I've also noticed with these 8 weeks to keep the students motivated is a lot more peer-to-peer, a lot more group activities, a lot more of the students being prepared when they come to class. I think that that has also helped. I would say that I've been fortunate enough to teach 8-week courses for the last 3 semesters. And I've taught that at 25 students in all 3 of the classes, so 7 semesters, I guess. And I've ended the semesters with 23 to 25 students, where I can't say that for my 16-week courses. So I think, again, that motivation is there just by, shortening that period of time.
For many of us, family, work, and life is a balancing act. An 8-week format offers students more control over their schedule, making college more accessible than ever. It's about having more flexibility. Here's how it works. Currently, our full-time students typically take 4 or 5 courses, and our part-time students 1 to 2 courses in our 16 weeks. In this enhancement, students can take 2 or 3 courses during each 8-week session, allowing for greater focus and flexibility, and still earn the same number of credit hours in the semester. This increased focus results in course success.
I've been doing literature review for a couple years now. We started looking at literature across in different colleges just to see what else people are doing. And literature is very promising. It seems that 8-week format courses prove to provide more motivation to students. Students are a lot more successful in 8-week courses, and the completion rates are really, really high. I think often there's a little bit of misunderstanding about 8-week courses. Students, or sometimes even faculty, believe that there's some kind of reduction of instruction, but in fact it's quite opposite. It's, you know, if it's a 3 credit hour course, you still get 3 credit hours of instruction. There's absolutely zero reduction of instructional time or classroom time. It's just you're moving, you know, a little bit faster without reducing any instruction time.
A flexible schedule and faster progress? That's a win for new and returning students alike. Adopting an 8-week course structure attracts and retains students. Here's a few more examples. Montgomery College found that 75% of students in 8-week courses earned a grade of C or better, with withdrawal rates lower than the college-wide average. Waukesha County Technical College reported an increase in course success rates from 63.2% to 75.3% after adopting an 8-week term. Shorter terms mean instructors can prioritize essential content, keeping courses dynamic and focused. Prioritizing course content isn't a shortcut for learning. 8-week courses cover the same content and rigor, achieve the same outcomes, and meet for the same number of total hours of seat time as 16-week courses.
8-week courses are definitely not a shortcut. The student will still have to put the same amount of work, the same amount of cognitive preparation as they would in 16-week classes. So if someone is thinking that's the easiest way out, it's absolutely not. The integrity of those courses is identical to 16-week formats.
Students succeed, faculty thrive, and our entire community benefits from a stronger, more effective learning experience. Overall, it's about boosting student retention, improving course performance, raising completion rates, offering more schedule flexibility, attracting and retaining students. Prioritizing student success is woven into our institution's strategic plan. Together, let's continue to build innovative and effective learning experiences where both faculty thrive and students succeed.